Yo, what's good, y'all? What's up, man? Just sitting here chilling. I really didn't know what the fuck to talk about. I honestly don't even know what to talk about. Like, you know me, I don't really take notes and shit like that. But yeah, interesting. Just gonna randomly talk about a couple things that just pop up in my head. First off, I never watched the '85 South show with DC Young Fly and Carlos and them, but I watched the Yachty episode, the drama episode, and the Ti episode. And honestly, I could say I've never laughed so hard in my motherfucking life. Like this year has been horrible. Not horrible as last year, but it just ain't been good. And so I really ain't been laughing like that, or whatever the case may be. And last night I kind of went down a little rabbit hole, and I enjoyed that show. DC is fucking insane. The Yachty episode is like the most hilarious shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, damn, this nigga don't understand what they saying. And that little song that DC performed with the instrumental that was going on when that nigga Yachty asked that question about paying rent or bills and shit like that. That shit was hilarious, man. And looking at that, I don't see why people gave Joe Budden so much slack when he was on Yachty about the business. Because the question that they was asking this nigga, I'm like, okay, I'm not even a celebrity or famous, and nigga, I can answer that. And then the nigga said some crazy shit like he don't know where $20 million went. Like he went through 20 million and really don't know where it went. He ain't got no stories and no shit like that. Carlos asked him that, and he was like, nigga, if I spent 20 million, I would know what happened, and I would have stories. So I'm looking at the nigga like, damn, nigga, you must have got jerked for that 20 million, because ain't no way you gonna just go through 20 million and don't know where the fuck it went. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was crazy, but I definitely like that podcast. You know what I mean? I haven't really fucked with Joe podcast in a minute, seen a couple clips, but I don't know. I think the podcast wave is kind of oversaturated at this point, though. But I definitely feel like I'm gonna check that joint out. But other than that, yeah, that was that. As far as music, I could say that I'm very disappointed in the Mr. Rage video. You know, I was expecting something totally different. Don't get it fucked up. I do still like and enjoy the song. The video, I mean, goddamn. I'm like, what is this shit? I get like it plays off a video Cardi did years ago, and Trippie Redd did, you know, like the little Predator-esque, I don't know what you want to call it, infrared type shit that was going on in the Mr. Rage video. Trippie Redd did that before too, but it was just a basic ass video. But the shit I was noticing, I'm like, god damn, did Trippie Redd put on some fucking pounds? That nigga look chunky as hell. Like, bro, there's no way you could be a fucking rapper and a rock star performing and shit like that, you know, out of breath and everything like that, because you got to be kind of fit, you know what I mean, to be going on stage and shit. You don't want to be giving no lazy show. You know what I mean? I just seen an interview with Mario Judah on some nigga platform where the nigga talking about he could play basketball and all type of shit at the weight he at now. So I'm like, god damn, Trippie Redd is tripping. You know, he need to like lose some weight. When I first noticed a nigga when he first dropped, nigga was like kind of slim and skinny and shit. Nigga lay off the fucking weed and that lean and shit. Boy, nigga gaining weight than a motherfucker. I'm like, that shit look crazy because he barely moving in the video. That nigga cardio fool. But yeah, I still fuck with the song. You know what I mean? It's a couple other videos that came out. Polo G got a new joint out I fuck with. Stunner Man got a new joint I fuck with. 42 Doug got a joint I fuck with. This nigga Cochise, I don't know who that nigga is, but discovered his music just on that same platform that I seen interview. And I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? And I see people talking about the nigga and shit on YouTube, you know, in comments and shit. So I check his music out. Son sounds just like Playboy Cardi. And no, what it was Lyrical Lemonade. Like I look at their channel and shit. So I seen it I was like, who the fuck is Cochise? Like what the fuck is this? So I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, this nigga is a way marketable Cardi. Like I'm just looking at the video. He sounds just like the nigga, you know what I mean? But when you hear him in an interview, nigga Jamaican or some shit like that. So I'm looking at the nigga like, damn, why the fuck you Jamaican, but yet you doing the Cardi shit? But anyway, the nigga, I'm like, he's way more marketable than Playboy Cardi is. But Cardi is a superstar. But I'm just like, far as that baby voice shit, I'm like, okay, maybe this just a fluke. Maybe this just one joint. Nah, he got a few joints I fuck with. Sanji is another one. It's one more song I can't really think of the name of it, but it's kind of hard too. He got a few of them shits. I went to his channel and just, you know, binged his whole channel. He got some joints there. His ad libs is kind of funny though. I fuck with that nigga ad libs though. Like how the nigga go? Like, uh, uh, like that shit is like That shit hard. I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But it was weird because I'm listening to a nigga in the interview. It's him and another nigga, I think that Trippie Redd signed or whatever. Nigga did a interview in a jacuzzi. Why these niggas don't want to tell their age? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it like, okay, if these niggas is in their 20s, I ain't even go bullshit. It makes no sense why they making music like the way they making that mumble rap shit. Because when Cardi and Uzi and motherfucking Trippie Redd, them niggas dropped, they was like in their teens down there. The whole SoundCloud shit, you know, they was basically in their teens or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, if these niggas in their 20s just started rapping a year ago and this is the lane you want to get in, that's kind of weird to me. Because once that shit over with, then what? You know what I mean? Who is you? Where's your personality? Like, you know, where's your sound at? And it's too many niggas sounding like other niggas. And I was just looking at that shit like, it's cool for now. If it work, you getting paid, you getting paid. But that's what's up. But, bruh, you got to have your own identity. So I thought that shit was hilarious. But, yeah, it threw me off when the nigga said it was Jamaican. And these niggas can't talk in interviews for shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro, use pause too much, no cap too much. And I'm like, damn, where's, like, nobody uses slang in their conversation 24/7. Like, every other word shouldn't be a slang word. You know what I mean? It becomes repetitive and it become lame. Like, nigga, can you talk without using those type of words? You feel me? But I guess it makes sense for people that fuck with it. You know what I mean? Kids gonna love anything. You know what I mean? That's that. What else happened? I think DMX dropped the album. Shout out to Lashim. He been a subscriber of mine. Asked me what I was going to talk about it, and I was just like, I haven't heard shit. I mean, I've seen little bits and pieces, and some people not really fucking with it. But like I always say, you can't have an opinion on music if you don't listen to it. So I'm going to definitely check it out. I heard of a couple of joints, you know what I mean? I seen Nas shout it out, or not shout it out, but basically name drop Academics. And that had me thinking another thing. Why the fuck is these niggas even goddamn mentioning this nigga? Because at a certain point, when I was in high school, we didn't have social media. You know what I mean? So for niggas that be like name dropping certain people and certain elements, it's like, bro, like your generation didn't even have none of this shit. So you shouldn't even give a fuck about even name dropping that nigga. Like, why you paying attention to that shit? You know what I mean? Because if the nigga didn't get stopped when he did the war in Chirac, niggas should just stop saying that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was some shit now said, like, niggas doing weird shit in videos just to get a post on Academics. And you've seen a lot of niggas cry talking about Academics don't post me and this and that. And it's lame. Like, nigga, you don't need Academics. But we got to stop always bashing that nigga because they look at it like he's perpetuating bullshit and drama. And it's like, nigga, no, it ain't. World Star to me was one that you always see niggas fight talking about World Star and this and that. You know what I mean? Academics barely even post on his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? He posts certain shit on Instagram, but it ain't always drama. So many other sites that, you know, make our culture look horrible and just throw out the dirt and never want to show the good shit. So I just wish niggas would stop just always going to Academics. You know what I mean? Because obviously what he doing is working. It ain't stopping what he doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. But other than that, yeah, I ain't really listen to, you know, music like that. Ransom got a new joint out featuring Royce, which is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vibe Villa because I looked up a lot of channels to see if they reacted to it, and Vibe Villa is the only one that I've seen really reviewing it. Also, the guys from Lost in Vegas sometimes do hip hop, so I'm hoping they actually react to it or whatever the case may be. And I think it's one more channel, I forget their name, but they're pretty dope. They actually do like good reactions. There's a lot of good channels out there that do reactions and shit, but when it comes to that rap shit, Vibe Villa definitely be on it, so I was happy to see that. So shout out to them. Check out their channel and shit. Them niggas is dope. But yeah, Ransom shit is fire, bro. I just can't wait to that album drop. He got, you know, playing up to 7 Deadly Sins or whatever the case may be. And Lloyd Banks is coming back. That track list look crazy, and I'm wondering like where is he gonna go with this album though? Cause he been gone for a minute, you know. And I was like, well, damn, if this nigga can make music, where the fuck is 50 at? You know what I mean? So we know like that's one of the albums that is highly anticipated because niggas want to see if you know, Banks still got it. He's still a PLK, and I'm gonna say he is. You know, Joe Budden kind of called him on the podcast, or whatever, and he want Joe to get on the album because actually Lloyd Banks is the only artist to get Joe last verse ever before he retired. And I was just like, oh shit, that would be incredible, because I've been sitting here for so long wondering what the fuck is Joe Budden doing. Like 2020, nigga, he didn't get inspired to want to get back in the booth. All this shit that's going on in the world, I want to hear his perspective on shit, especially the way nigga trying to throw him under the bus now. It's just like, man, we need another one of them Who Killed Hip Hop joints from Joe. If you know, you know. You don't, go check that shit out. Like, cause it's so much shit that, you know what I mean, going on when it concerning Joe. And you know how Joe, when he get in the booth, how he do them long ass songs, and then it's like it get cut off at the end, but the nigga still going. Like, we need one of them good 10-15 minute joint, get all that shit off his chest, because I know he got a lot of shit to talk about, because I don't always just want to hear the journalistic side of him. I want to hear the rapper side of him. You know what I mean? I feel like he should come out of retirement. I thought Royce could make the nigga come out of retirement. I thought the M shit would make him come out. The Drake shit kind of was like on the edge of him leaving, but it's like, damn, somebody got to bring this nigga out. I was hyped when the sci-hi shit happened, cause I'm like, yes, nigga, Joe, come on. But it's like, damn, this nigga do not want to rap. And it's like, nigga, you ain't got a tour and all that other shit like that. I mean, you can press up some CDs, some vinyls, merch, whatever the case may be. You know, link that shit to the podcast network, you know what I mean, and just do it, because you got fans. I know I'm a fan that want to hear a nigga music, you dig? But I don't know, I guess Joe is Joe at the end of the day, man. Yeah, I'm seeing Nicki still, you know, doing good. That's what's up. Just seen the dramas, like I said, the drama on Out 95, and the fucking Beam Me Up mixtape, Beam Me Up Scotty mixtape, was supposed to be a goddamn Gangsta Grills. I don't know what the fuck happened with that, because he wouldn't say no more than that. You know what I mean? He was just like, it was supposed to be, but DJ Holiday did it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Could you imagine Beam Me Up Scotty, Gangsta Grills? And I'm like, okay, they definitely need a tape. Like, I mean, I think the episode's from last year, but I'm just saying they need a tape. I want to see a tape. You know what I mean? I don't know the situation with, you know, Drama and Nicki, because, you know, Meek did that bullshit with Drama and with Drake and all that type of shit. But Wayne fuck with Drama heavy, so I'm feeling like, you know, Wayne can kind of put that together, because I think a Gangsta Grills mixtape at this point in her career will be fire. You know what I mean? Crazy. You know what I mean? Of course, you got to have the big three on there, but that would be insane. And Nicki can fuck with the rap chicks that she really fuck with. You know what I mean? I definitely would see Asian on there, Asian doll. Definitely would see her on there. You know what I mean? And she can just do what she do. I just want to see her get back to that spitting shit. You know what I mean? Because she one of the hardest. You dig? And that fucking Mount Rushmore thing that motherfuckers is doing on Twitter and leaving her out of that shit is crazy ridiculous. Of the 2010s, it was Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. Some people pit Future. Some people pit, who was it? It was Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Future. I don't know how you some Kanye West, you know, but you have to put Nicki in there. You know what I mean? I don't know how niggas is trying to leave her out of shit. It's just insane. And I'm starting to notice a lot of these rap chicks trying to get back in the game, and, you know, City Girls and drop some shit, and I'm hearing Cardi trying to do some shit. I see a picture of Meg, and it's like, oh, now you bitches want to come out and rap now because Nicki came out. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. We don't want to hear that bullshit. You know what I mean? That shit is ridiculous. You know, and I feel like the industry's still trying to shut them niggas down. Wayne, Drake, and Nicki, for some reason. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that she ain't Young Money no more. She with Republic. I don't know how that shit gonna work. Drake still, for some reason, ain't really doing this album thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Wayne's supposed to drop I'm Not a Human Being 3 this year, and I think another tape, something slowing that up. So, I don't know. Maybe niggas waiting for the summer, and maybe the world open back up, they'll do it. But I'm just looking at this shit like, this is insane, bro. Why y'all niggas don't want to fuck with them three no more? They want them niggas to move over. And I wish to God these niggas would stop trying to get a fucking Drake feature. I don't want to hear no goddamn Drake and the Baby. What the fuck? There's so many niggas do interviews talking about I want to fuck with Drake. Nigga, no, we don't want that shit. That waters down his fucking everything. You know what I mean? Drake needs to get back to his So Far Gone, you know, flow. You know what I mean? Open up more with his raps and shit. I get you the richest nigga, and you got money, you the GOAT, and, you know, artist of the decade and all that, but it still got to be some shit that you know, want to say. All them fucking verses went unanswered with Pusha T, that fucking Joe Budden song, Afraid, nigga never answered. It's like, bro, niggas was on your heels, my nigga. You ain't really saying shit. Fuck the money, the cars, the jewelry, the women. I'll talk this rap shit. Get back in that bag, because when you get in that bag, we know it's like you can't fuck with Drake when he get in that bag with that one flow. You know what I'm saying? As Joe Budden would say, we like when he do the boy instead of men's. We don't want men's, we want the boy. When he in the boy bag, that sound crazy, but that nigga nice though, you dig? But I don't know shit. Other than that, what the fuck else going on in the world? World still going through what they going through with the war, politics, and all that crazy shit. Movies looking alright, I guess, you know what I mean? But shit, that's just that. You know what I mean? I just off the head just thinking of shit. It was something else. I fucking can't remember that shit. But yeah, Uzi needs to drop some shit. I don't know what the fuck he doing. That diamond shit was kind of crazy. Oh, that's another thing. The way Royce put them bars together with the diamond shit about Uzi, it's like get these little Uzis to these niggas and they'll give you 4 headstones or some shit. I fucked the verse up or whatever, but that's basically how he said he played off the fact that Uzi had a diamond in his forehead, a headstone, basically fire. You know what I mean? So definitely check that shit out. I think I put a clip on YouTube or Instagram or some shit. It's there wherever I posted that shit up. But that shit was crazy. But other than that, yeah, man, me, just chilling, man, just reaching out to y'all, replying to as many comments as I can. I definitely appreciate the support. I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all are awesome. I don't care how many of y'all watch the video. It could be 100 of y'all that watch. It's just I fuck with y'all. The ones that hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, fuck with all y'all, man. Y'all really dope, though. You know what I mean? Even sometimes the people that support by shooting it to the Cash App, you dig? I definitely appreciate that. Every little bit helps, so for those that can, those that don't, it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's just another episode, I guess. I would just feel like talking about really nothing. That's basically what this shit is. It's really about nothing. But yeah, man, I hope y'all doing good. Be safe out there this Memorial weekend. Don't drink too much if you 21 and over, you know what I mean? Don't smoke too much weed if you're a stoner out there, and don't accept drinks and pills or anything from nobody you don't know, man. Just be aware of your surroundings and, make it home safe, though. You dig? Come back on this video and let me know how your Memorial Day weekend was. Shout out to y'all, man. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe. 1.